Dear friends, welcome back. The machine I'm going to do in this video would be Hack Labs No Name. The link will be added into the description section below so that you can download and play the machine. From my point of view, the key technique for this machine would be command injection. So a variety of different bypass techniques will be demonstrated in this video. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch over to the Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be netdiscover. Oh, sorry. I think the IP address, the sudo, and I wrongly specified the interface should be the second interface. As you can see, the IP address of the target could be recognized as 151. So what are we going to do next? We need to do the port and service scanning with a map. To save time of this video, I've already completed before. So for now, we just cut out its result. As you can see over here, I use the option like scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option of all is ON to output the result into this file. So from the map scanning result, we can tell that the target has only one open port number, which is 80, running HTTP service, and also the version information Apache 2. So what do we have to do next? We need to do emulation with this web application, both manually and automatically. Let's fire up our browser to do the manual emulation first. And we can put the IP address of the target into the address bar. So yeah, apparently we are provided with the fake admin area. Of course, as the name suggests, this would be fake. For example, of course, at this moment, we don't know what is it used for. For example, maybe fake query, anything like hello, submit. So fake ping executed. So I think this function must have something to do with the ping. The ping command is to use to test connectivity between different machines. But so maybe we can we can provide the local host as the target and submit. However, we get the same error. So maybe as the message suggests by itself, this is the fake or not effective admin area. So I think we need to go on our emulation. For example, we need to check its source code, but nothing interesting. And also we need to check whether this side has robots file. Not found, which is fine. Next, we can launch the Nikto to do the automatic emulation. Nikto can give us very important information. For example, like a header information, the allowed HTTP methods, and also some common files or directories. Although it's built in, word list is not very big. But in this case, nothing interesting we can get. So next we can launch the GoBuster to do the directory emulation. And I think I've already used this technique throughout my channel. I use the U to specify the URL, and the W to specify the word list, and the X extension to specify the extension options. Okay, so as you can see over here, GoBuster found the directory admin. We can take a look at this one, admin. So Hack Labs directory of a gallery. And as usual, we need to check its source code. At the bottom, you can see the comment, passphrase, harder. So nothing, maybe this is just some sort of the rapid hold. Okay, so now we can go back And I think we need to download all pictures to our Kali Linux. And the second one, Spider-Man. And also last one. So of course, I don't think we can find anything else from GoBuster. And to save time of this video, I'd like to interrupt it here. Okay, so next I think we need to analyze the pictures of what we have already just download from the target. For example, we can we can use the Xev2 and short. As you can see, the metadata of all pictures can be printed out, but nothing special or weird. So next I'd like to use is sticker height extract with option of SF, CTF, non-passphrase, and nothing. We can launch stack seek, CTF. Okay, could not find a valid passphrase, so we can do the same thing for the second picture. Hack labs, no passphrase, stack seek, hack labs. We found or extract the original file to this one, so we can cut out this file, and I think this should be the encoded in base 64. Okay, we can base 64, and we got I think this should be another file we can copy and access this one. I think this should be the real domain area. We can paste over here, and here we can enter an IP to ping. For example, we can the IP address of the local host subquery, submit query, and so far I think we know that the target is running some sort of a command like a ping. So it makes sense if we can inject some command, like for example we can put we can use semicolon, the ID, nothing returns. So in other words, maybe there's some blacklist by the target. We need to bypass such a technique, such a control. For example, we can use the end ls or ID, submit. However, nothing returned. Of course, you can go to the Google to make some research, and there's so many different ways to bypass. For example, I'd like to show you another one, the vertical bar. We can show you double vertical bars and ls. You know what this means. If the first command cannot get run or get executed properly, and then we'll run the second command. Okay, but in this case it's not correct, because the for certain the first part would be successful. So we can put like inaccessible IP address like this one, and ID. As you can see, the command then can be executed. So next we can, for example, we can run like we want to get out the password file. However, maybe the slash is filtered, and we can do, maybe we can use the current page super admin PHP, and submit, and we can check its source code. As you can see, we got back the source code of this page. Yeah, our guess is right. As you can see, there is some sort of a blacklist, like cannot run. I think this cannot be run, right? The replaced by the empty string. So also we cannot use so normal reverse command cannot work, because we'll use like a bin cannot work, the netcat also cannot work. So I like to show you the way. Also, this is also very popular way. We can encode the reversal command. So for example, we can copy from the Pentest Monkey website. We can put over here and then change the IP address to our Kali Linux. And we can change the port number to my favorite port number. We can copy and we can encode this reversal command. And next we can copy. Of course, we need to set up the listener on the Kali Linux. And then go back, we can run the command like the inaccessible IP address. And then we can echo. And then we need to, decode this message and then tunnel to bash. And now we can submit query. It looks like it's working. As you can see, we got the collection. And maybe we can spawn more interactive shell. PTY module. PTY spawn. Okay, so next I think, of course, I'd like to change the term variable, xterm color. And then I think, so next we can make local immersion. There are two normal users, Hack Labs. Even we get the second flag, right? Okay, and then now we can go back. We can go to the Yash. And we can get the first flag. The order doesn't matter. So due to some security issues, I have saved Hack Labs password in hidden file. Okay, so I think the Yash, because this message is left by the Yash, and this user Yash has saved the password of the user Hack Labs in a hidden file. So I think we can make a find or make discovery, make a search to look for this file. And how to do it? We can use a find from the starting from the root directory, and so this should be the user should be Yash, and the type should be the file rather than directory. As you can see, we successfully retrieved this password file or hidden file. We can get out this file, and then I think we can get the password for another user. We can switch to the Hack Labs, and we can copy its password from here and paste in here. Okay, and now I think we can. Next, I think we can make, we can make privilege escalation. We need to do some checks like sudo, and actually we do not need to supply the password of the root user to execute a find. And I think we can utilize the find command to elevate a privilege. However, how to do it? We can go to the GTF OBIM's website. We can copy the instruction or the command. As you can see, we have already become the root user, and then we can navigate to root directory, and then we can get out or grab the final flag. So that's it. That's all I'd like to do in this video. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.